Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Tom Chenault, and I'm coming to you live from Longmont, Colorado. I'm introducing myself a little bit because I'm on the ANMP Facebook wall too, and I want to make sure you know who I am and not think I'm some sort of interloper jumping in. I've been involved with the ANMP. I think I'm maybe Chris Gross, I don't know, but I'm one of the longest guys that's been in the ANMP forever. I mean, just basically forever. And I love the ANMP. I love what it stands for. It's called the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. It used to be called the Distributor Rights Association. And at that time, when I got involved with it, it was headed up by a guy named Rod Cook, Brian McMullen, Sandy Cohen, Troy Dooley, Mel Atwood. Who is the guy down? I can't think of the guy down in Peter Mingles. I mean, hello, Sean. Lots of people that you guys have never heard of. We were just this band of merry misfits, and we basically just took on causes in network marketing where at the beginning it was just David and Goliath, where we thought we could really make a difference in standing up for the distributor in the face of the big guys, like, you know, the top billion-dollar legacy companies. And we didn't really even realize we were fighting a war. They had bazookas and we had pea shooters, but it ended up living, and it lives on instead of becoming this activist organization that we all envisioned it being. It became an education organization, which it is now. And what you don't know is, hopefully, hello, Jerry Cousins and Diane Suzuki, good morning. And at the end of the day, it's designed to make darn sure that you're getting the skills of a professional network marketer. Because if you get the skills of a professional network marketer, you can build literally anything. You can build any business outside or inside of network marketing. You can build any business inside of network marketing better if you just learn what Eric Worre and Ray Higdon and obviously Garrett and Sylvia McGraw and all the people that are committed to this association live for every day, which is teaching people the high road and doing it the right way. And with your policies and procedures, I would tell every one of you to go back and read them right now. And you've already signed your life away in that particular conversation, and you probably signed on for something that you didn't even really want to sign on to, but go read it anyway, because at least you know. So my first tip on this Zoom is to tell you to do that. Go read your policies and procedures so you know exactly where you stand and realize the power that you got and the power that you don't have inside of your network marketing business. And you're building an organization. And I am going to tell you, every one of you, have those people fall in love with you as well as it. It will be to your benefit. I promise you that. And I'm in a situation in my life. I'm going to go pro next week. I'm thinking about what's going on in my life. And I have I have two different situations that involve an ask. And an ask is a request. And to get to an ask, you probably have a follow-up involved, where, you know, on my schedule right now, I'm going to call a few people and I'm going to ask them something. Hello, Janine, how are you? Jacqueline Maynard Campbell, good morning. But at the end of the day, an ask is so much different than a remember. And people call me all the time because they think I have some dough and they want to borrow $100 or something. And, you know, I always look at that. And I look at the last time they just touched me to see how I was doing, when they remembered me. And the answer mostly is never. You know, they just don't do it. They never remember, ask. They just go through the old ask. And that's not their fault. They heard it from literally every trainer. I mean, I don't care it is. I got a call a couple of days ago from a guy that ex-dated me on his, he works for a real estate company. And he calls up and says, hey, I want to talk to you about comparables on your office building, and I'd love to come and talk to you. It's from some big company. I go, holy mackerel, how'd you find out about me? He goes, I didn't. I'm just calling from a list. I go, how many calls do you make a day? He goes, 100. I go, holy mackerel. And you just cold call guys like me. Yeah, and I try to start a relationship and a conversation. Can I come down and see you next Wednesday? I said, I don't need any help with my building. I'm not buying it. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm not selling it. I'm not buying more commercial property. He goes, I know. I just want to develop a relationship. And I said, hell yes, come down. Because that's so unique. He wants to remember, ask. And you know there's going to be an ask involved down the road one of these days, but he's going about it the right way. That's what, yeah, he's hungry. Yeah, so that's the name. Somebody just said they're 3 years sober. You got to put your name if you want to. I know it's AA, but whoever you are, if you want to have your name come up on our screen, you have to go to StreamYard.com and /Facebook. And that pops up a link that has you all of a sudden agree to have your identity shown on StreamYard, which is Facebook and YouTube and everything else. So most of these people have done that. And if Joseph DiGesualdo can figure that out, you can, because he's the best. And what does he sell? He sells vending machines all over the world. He's the best. And there's a restaurant here in town called Lucille's, and I can't sell a vending machine to save my life. But Lucille's wants a vending machine. They don't want to buy what I'm selling. They want a vending machine. So what does my database do? I pop up all the people with vending machines, and I looked for the best guy that could help my friend Andrew. And I gave Andrew's name to Joseph, and Joseph called him, and hopefully there's going to be some little vending machines in that restaurant now. Your job is to serve everybody. Your job is to do a favor for Andrew. Your job is to do a favor for Joseph. So the day that's going to come down the road when I need a favor from Andrew or Joseph, I've already done the legwork. I remembered them. So put everybody that you know on a rotation of remember. Hi, Neil Saunders. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, at the end of the day, a rotation of remember. What does that mean? Some of you are on a rotation. My wife, Denise, is on a daily rotation of remember. Every morning, my phone pops up and says, got to say something nice to Denise. You got to do something beautiful for Denise. Something, because my intention is to not forget about her doing everything else and having the pool boy remember her. And I come home one of these days and my clothes are on the porch and the pool boy's moved in. That's not going to happen. And that wouldn't happen. That's not anything to do with that's just a terrible example. But you got to pay attention to your kids and your loved ones more than anybody. And then they're on a week's rotation to remember. Some people are on a month's rotation to remember. Some people 6 months, some people a year. And I just keep everybody alive. I keep my database alive. Your database is dead. You just go into it. The database you've got right now, much less the one I want you to build, like the kid. I'm telling people, they call 2 people a day and join our little community that just does that. That's 98 people less than that kid from the real estate place. I am telling you, you do that and you learn the rotation to remember. You learn the definition of a true follow-up. You learn that everything that you're doing. I'm glad you got tools. I'm glad you got great products. I'm glad you've got a great system. I'm thrilled that you've got a great community, but nothing moves. Nothing moves, a great culture, and nothing moves until you've got the community. And in that community, you have to have the BLTSs. What are the BLTSs? They need to feel like they belong with you. They need to feel like you love them. They need to feel like they can trust you, and they need to feel safe. And if people feel all 4 of those, they'll do anything. If one of those are missing, they're going to do you the favor and just phone it in, but they weren't really enrolled. And if 2 of them are missing, they're not buying anything from you. So that is such beautiful news, because you can look at literally every relationship you've got, work it backwards from the BLTSs, be it belong, love, trust, safe. And you can you can go to those people and say, what's missing here? And you don't have to ask point blank. You know something's missing because they didn't buy what you sold. 7 years sober. Unbelievable. Billy Ross, good morning. How are you, buddy? I can't see your name, whoever you are, Facebook users. Hello, Colleen Richter. Say hi to Keith. Yeah, the BLTSs make it happen. Let me go see if I can scroll and find out who that was. 2 years sober. No, I didn't. I never got your name. I cannot see your name. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you want us to know you're 2 years sober, want me to know you're 2 years sober, I probably already know that, but I'm 34 years sober. You ANMP people that don't know me. And if you're in, but you might not be in the ANMP. You might be in the group, but you might not have written a check for the yearly dues. Go back and do that because they need the dough. It's a nonprofit. Everybody works for free. buys their own ticket, does the own work, but it takes money to make the website and do all the jazz. You get education at a level you wouldn't believe, like this. This is almost like education. I'm the least educated and least competent trainer in probably all the network marketing. I live in the heart side of the equation, not the brains and skills side. So I'm not your guy for all that stuff. So don't even think I am, because that would be lying. What I'm your guy for is community and the BLTSs, and teaching people that if you fire your brain and hire your heart, you're going to win every time. If you love like crazy, then love more, you're going to win every time. If you don't look through people and instead look at people, you're going to win every time. I love to say, if you come to Longmont, Colorado, there's a pretty good chance that every homeless person that you meet in Longmont, Colorado knows a millionaire that loves them. And the reason is, that's me. I love them. I was there. I was there. I'm not there now. I was there. Could I go there again? Yeah. Could you go there again? Yeah. If you have anything going on with alcohol or drugs and you need some help there, or you know somebody, my number's right there in the corner, just text me. Say hi. That's all this is. I love you, David D. Herrera. Hello, Chris Benton, 15 years sober. Holy mackerel. John Amato, love him. Met him through Brooke. I've known Benton and his wife for years, and their great radio show, pulling some serious guests on there. All you guys. So I'm telling you, they just stuck up for Black Friday. Buy this for Black Friday. He just stuck up a 2-for-1 ticket. So now it's 2-for-1 for Black Friday. Go in there, buy that ticket, give one away, and you'll never have a Red Friday again. And Red Friday means you went into debt because of Black Friday. I want you to call this in the Black Friday. Go register for GoPro, join the ANMP, light your hair on fire, and people will come from miles around to watch you burn. I love all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got my phone number there. You can find me. All you need to do is plug in. Let's dance. I love you.